All right, praise break moment. Praise break moments, once again, are if you know, been walking around alive today and you didn't give God praise for something. Typically, uh, typically everybody is doing something every day of their lives, and so a praise break moment is pausing and finding or seeing something that makes you give God a praise because it reminds you of something, reminds you of His grace, His mercy. And so I'm getting a lot of feedback from people that they are finding their own praise break moments. And that is a wonderful thing. And so, if you take anything from what we've been able to do here at Emmanuel Everywhere, it's been able to allow you guys to find your praise wherever you may be, everywhere. And so, this praise break moment comes from I don't know. I think it's an old article, but it just popped up and I saw it. And the article headline says this: "Woman survives skydive fall." And so I was interested in finding out how could someone possibly survive a skydive fall. Well, on Easter Sunday 2015, Victoria Siller's parachute failed during a 4,000-foot jump. She survived the fall uh, despite life-threatening injuries because she landed on a soft, newly plowed field. To top that off, it was discovered that her parachute, her primary and her backup parachute, were both sabotaged. They were sabotaged so that they would not work. And come to find out, they were sabotaged by her husband, her husband, they're not together anymore, of course. He's in jail. But her husband was seeking insurance. And so he plotted to have his wife, die that way. But despite her injuries, she survived. Now, I know you're wondering where we're going to get to the praise break in this. How you going to see God in this? I got you. I know what you want to. I know what you're thinking. Despite her injuries, and even three years later, after she's recovered completely, she actually skydived again. Here's the praise break thought. The thought that got me was, it doesn't matter what the devil tries to do. If God says no, it's no. Yeah, it didn't matter what her husband did. Didn't matter how he messed up those parachutes and plotted her downfall. If God says no to something, it's no. And we need to remember that, family, for ourselves and our praise. That if God says no, I don't need to worry about it. He can mess with my primary plan or my backup plan, and I'll survive the fall. His will says that I will, I'll survive. And even though it was a painful landing, it may have cost something, she flew again. She dove again. And so that is a praise break, because all I need to know is no matter what the devil throws my way, if it be God's will and God says no, we don't have anything to worry about. And do you know how many times God has said no on your behalf to something that the devil tried to do to you? God says no. I believe He says no to the enemy every single day as evil men walk about this earth looking for people to devour. God somehow puts a hedge of protection around us all and says no. That is a praise break. If for nobody else, it's one for me, and I'm grateful.